All right, hive inspection for this week. We didn't do one last week because it was raining. We got the goats up here with us right now. Um, got my trusty cameraman, as always, ready to go. We did find the queens last week. Week before. You're right. See, that's why you're here. You keep track of this stuff. Oh. Ugh. Lots of bees, lots of activity. So, outer cover.
Building comb there.
What's that?
What if they start building comb?
They could start building comb there. Like if they were running out of space down below, they'll start doing it. At that point, you just scrape it off. But what we would want to do at that point is check to see if they're getting crowded, and then add another box so that we can go up. If they start to get too crowded, building comb is a good example of that. If they start to get too crowded, then they run the risk of swarming. So everybody always thinks that swarming is like something bees do like aggressively, right? Is that like what your thought process would be?
That's what it used to be.
Yeah, that's what it used to be. So what is it now? What
It's
is
when they're overcrowded and they like need to leave, so they take the queen and leave.
Yeah. So swarming is, you know, generically, it's a term that we use for any time that bees are kind of in a big group. But swarming is exactly that. It's when the bees are like, "We're out of here." Um,
Are there beetles in there?
what's that?
Are there beetles in there?
Oh, I don't believe so. Some bees on it. You see any?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nothing in there. I'm gonna take this out. Give some space.
They're all over the place up there.
Yeah. Which is good because if you remember last week, well, week before last, as you said, the bees weren't really up here; they were down in the bottom. So we'll see what's going on. And it's warm in here. I don't know if you can feel. You got your gloves on, but it's actually pretty warm. Not like hot. Still just working there. You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
It's warm. Like I said, it's not hot. It's definitely warm. All right, I got my hive tools. Out of the way, girls.
And boys.
Yeah, there's some boys in there too. You're right. So this is kind of neat. When you pull the frames away sometimes, they'll do that where they're, did you see? So they kind of cling together.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how they
Yeah.
kind of cling together there? It's kind of neat. They do that because they're kind of cooperating between the two, the building. So when there's a lot of bees in there working, they're kind of walking on each other and everything. And when you pull the two frames apart, I'm still working on that one. They'll kind of just be caught on each other. They'll be holding on to each other, and it's like, whoa, and they grab onto the person next to them, right? So for them, it's the bee next to them, and it's kind of neat. Sometimes they'll do that, and the queen will move. She'll hop from one to the next that way.
Does she use them as a bridge?
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, they all kind of use that.
What's going on with that bee? Oh, never mind.
All right. I am going to put this hive, hive body, on top of here. Keep our smoker going, just in case.
Is that one dead?
This one?
Yeah.
Yep, that one's dead.
Poor bee.
You getting the goats? All right, let's see the area here. The goats? Yeah, they're right there. Okay.
How come they move quicker once you move it? Like the frame? They're like scrambling.
Because it's like an earthquake. It's like there's a lot going on right there. You know? We're disrupting their whole home. So you can kind of see here, they're bridging right there. Yep.
They had comb and you destroyed it.
Hmm?
They had comb all right there.
Yeah.
And you destroyed it by lifting that other one.
Well, it might be. We'll have to check the bottoms of those as we go. They'll sometimes just fill that with the propolis and wax, and they'll just build all up in there. They'll seal it all together, and and they'll just connect this one right to the frame above it, and it makes it real difficult.
To lift it?
Well, because you got to separate it to get it up. You're gonna rip apart. There'll be brood in there and all kinds of stuff, and when you rip it up, the brood will kind of fall out. And oh, I'm sorry. There you go.
Did you hit a bee?
Yeah, I set it down on top of her. Okay.
Can they fit in between that one and that one? Can they just stand there in between that box and that box?
Yeah, there's room underneath. So, actually, here, since we've got this, I'll just do this real quick. You can kind of tip it up, and you can look underneath here, and you can see there's gap between there. So there's a little bit of a gap underneath each frame to the next one, and then this is down a little bit. So there's probably, about that much space between there on each one. And that's what they'll fill. They'll end up filling comb in between there if you let them. But you don't really want them to do that because like I said, if they do that to every single one of these, it'll become a solid mass. And if you go to pick up the top one, it'll pull the whole bottom one up with it.
That's how strong it is?
Oh, it's very strong when you get that much. Beeswax candles and all kinds of stuff, right? You have some experience with beeswax.
You can chew it.
You can chew it. They're working on this one.
There's one dangling.
All right, let's see. It's unlikely that we'll see the queen on one of these, but let's look.
Why does that bee look bigger than all the others?
That one? I don't know.
Like that one looks bigger than those.
Well, it's probably just a little older. Some of these, see that one? Real small right there?
Yeah. I can't.
So, not a lot of bees on this one. We're out here at a better time, but the sun keeps going behind the clouds.
That's bad.
Makes it harder to see. But not a lot of bees. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? Okay, I'm gonna put this one in here. Just to make some space here. Yep. Oh, wow.
That might be heavy.
No, it's not super heavy. They're not super full. Okay, let's look for eggs.
She might be on that one.
You look for her.
What?
I'm looking for eggs. Nothing really.
All those dark ones, right? That's all honey.
Well, there's not really anything in them, see?
They ate it all?
They're kind of just getting this one ready. Brood. Yep.
Oh, that means like really expensive over there. How come they're leaving from the top now?
All right, I don't really see her in there. We're going to go ahead and put this one in here. Okay. How they leaving from the top?
Yeah, like
because it's all an entrance now.
None of them come through the top.
They do. You just have to be watching for them. All right, this one's a little heavier. Oh, look at that. There's a little bit.
Ooh, that one's. Ooh. It looks like brood.
There's brood. There's some honey in there.
That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a queen cup on the bottom there. There's nothing in it. Right there, queen cup.
Mm-hmm. You destroyed it.
It's okay. We're going to scrape all of that off. So there's really nothing in there. We're going to kind of keep it, since there's nothing there.
Do you still have to scrape it off if it's full of brood and stuff?
No, you don't. If you get out and do the inspections often enough, you can kind of keep it in check. And you don't actually have to scrape it off at all.
We're going to add that to our beeswax and make a candle eventually.
I'll put that with that one.
Unless you want to use the beeswax to make chapstick.
Well, you can make chapstick out of it as well. Yeah, I mean, who knows? It'll be interesting when we, we're not going to get any honey this year, because we're going to let the bees keep it.
They need to eat it
to get through the winter. But next year we should have some honey to extract, and when we do, you actually uncap them. So you just cut all the caps off, which gives you all that extra comb, and then you extract, and then that'll give us honey and comb. What is going on under there? There's so many bees in the middle.
Are there any baby bees yet?
I don't see anything. Nothing really coming out on that one. Let's set this one here, and we'll do the next.
I just saw one go in.
They're building this one up.
Just one spot.
Yep.
How long does it take them to make one little spot of comb?
Not super long, but they use resources that would be honey to build comb. So they make honey, right? Mm-hmm. And then they use honey, they process honey to make comb. And I think it's something like 5 to 1 or something like that. It's pretty crazy how much honey it takes to make beeswax.
They're going wild.
Don't really see the queen. You see the queen anywhere?
No.
What are you guys doing over there? No, nothing. All right, we'll move on to the next one then. All right, ladies, come on, out of the way, out of the way.